Stand by in the studio. 10, 9, 8. Three, two. Welcome back to the sessions on East Coast FM. That was Be Like Pablo and their brand new track. There she is. You heard it here first on the sessions on East Coast FM. I've been joined in the studio by Baron Salmon. Hello.
Hello, Liam.
Hello. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you for having me.
This is the third time you've been in?
Yeah, second time as Baron Salmon, but third time overall.
The third time. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We met many moons ago at a gig at the park. Where were we? Was that?
Yeah, that was.
Where was that?
That was in Haddington, wasn't it? Was it the one? It was one of the L Jam.
It was an L Jam gig. Was it the Going Golf Course? No, before that. After that one, I can't quite remember. We go way back. Anyway.
Yeah, quite some time.
Thank you very much for coming back.
Oh, thanks for having me.
The stuff you've shown me already tonight has been absolutely cracking. I tell you what.
Thank you.
Tell the listeners a bit about yourself. Tell them a bit about your history. We obviously know each other, and I know this information, but the listeners don't. So tell the listeners a bit about yourself.
Cool. I'm Baron Salmon is my kind of stage name. I write songs and perform them under that name. I've been playing for about 4 or 5 years now, and just towards the end of 2015 took under this name, and it kind of started to pick up from there. I've just released my second EP, which I think we'll mention that later on. We will do, indeed. And just kind of going about doing my thing, gigging here and there and stuff.
Well, I tell you what, let's kick off with the first song. Tell me a bit about the song.
This is one of the songs off the EP. I decided I'll come on and I'll just do the EP, just kind of me and a guitar. It's a song called Thunder, which is about a situation where a friend was moving away and kind of came to a revelation through a thunderstorm.
Okay, just go into it.
Awesome. Sad that you're leaving. I know it's wrong for us to be apart. Oh no, it's sad to be seeing your face disappear into the dust of what was lost. But remember when it was the worst time, you said the thunder is here, then the light will come again. No matter how dark it seems now, we'll be fine. I am just a lonesome singer, flying around looking for a song, whereas you're much more certain. Both feet on the ground as if just nothing could go wrong. But remember when it was the worst time, you said the thunder is here, then the light will come again. And no matter how dark it seems now, we'll be fine. If I sang, will you come back? Be the light that you talked about and take away my fear. Or am I your thunder now, causing you more strain with every passing day? Oh, remember when it was the worst time, you said the thunder is here, then the light will come again. And no matter how dark it seems now, we'll be fine. We'll get by.
That was Thunder, performed by Baron Salmon right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. Thank you very much for that cracking track.
Thank you.
What a beautiful story, that thunder thing. That was beautiful. Well, thank you. If people are tuned in on the Facebook page and tuned in on the radio and they like what they hear, I'm sure they do, how can they be in touch with you? Have you got a Facebook page, a Twitter page, or something?
Yeah, everything is... I've got Facebook is Baron Salmon, and then Twitter is also Baron Salmon. Instagram is Baron Salmon Music,
Right,
because some guy in America who isn't a musician has taken the Instagram name Baron Salmon, and it was soul crushing.
We can't judge him for that, but we will. we shouldn't judge him for that, but we will.
And yeah, there's a YouTube channel as well that I've posted a video up just yesterday, and kind of trying to get a bit better at doing that. There's plenty to come certainly on these platforms. So yeah, and there's Bandcamp as well,
the Bandcamp,
and SoundCloud. So yeah,
and we'll give them all a mention before we finish. We'll give them another mention before we finish.
Nice
one.
one.
And we'll get a cheesy picture underneath the banner before you go, and we'll put a wee link on our Facebook page to your Facebook page, and vice versa.
Excellent. I like a wee cheesy picture.
A cheesy picture. We like that on the sessions here. Right, track number 2. Tell me a bit about track number 2.
Track number 2 is called Hello Said the Summer. I often joke about it being a bit washy and pretentious when I'm on stage, and but it's kind of about being a bit afraid for what's coming and for who it might affect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just when you're ready.
Make sure I'm in tune. Hello, said the summer to the traveller. Have journeyed far upon my highest heights. The nights you spend with me are all peaceful, I can see. But the land that was made to keep you free. And hello, said the summer to the sailor. Tell me, how can I keep you warm? Shelter you all through the winter storm. Can you see I fear for you? All you seem to prove is that courage doesn't burn so bright these days. Hello, said the summer to the orchard. The months ahead will take their toll on you. The nights you spent with me are not as cold as they will be. And I fear you won't be here when I return. So tell me, how can I keep you warm and shelter you all through the winter storm? But can you see I fear for you? And what you seem to prove is that courage doesn't burn so bright these days. Hello, said the summer to the mother now. You've brought great life and beauty with your hands. The nights you spent with me we're all sleepless, I can see. But I promise you the dreams will come again. I can tell you'll keep him warm, shelter him all through the winter storm. Can you see a fear for you, and all you seem to prove is that courage is a spark we can ignite.
That was How Said the Summer by Baron Salmon right here on the Sessions on East Coast FM. I always want to use your first name, but anyway, that's enough. Samuel Buchanan, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to mention this. I am going to mention this. When you were playing that track, your absolutely cracking track. Thank you so much. I went over to see what you were doing with your left hand, see what chords you were playing, and I noticed a little bit of paper that stuck to the top of your guitar.
Yeah.
Can we mention that? I don't know if we can get that on the Facebook live feed. Wait a minute. Let me see if we can get that. See if we can get that on the. See if we can set that in there on the Facebook live feed.
It says, "You are a writer, but you better write quick because your paper's on fire."
Right.
Okay. It's a lyric from a song by a songwriter called Daniel Johnson, who he's a really famous kind of one of these kind of, I hate to use this kind of term, but sort of outsider songwriters.
Okay.
He was a he has like some really kind of serious mental health problems and stuff, but he's always written songs and he's always been drawing these like fascinating sort of strange drawings, and it was like I think it was Kurt Cobain was wearing one of his t-shirts.
Okay.
And said he was the best songwriter ever, and I kind of, all right, let's see what he's like.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, some of his songs are just stunning, and they're all kind of recorded in a slightly kind of, they all, like all of his early stuff is quite jarring to listen to because it's recorded on this like toy organ thing, and he's just kind of shouting these songs, but he sometimes gets some incredible poetry in there.
Okay.
And I really like him, and I like that line because it just kind of reminds you, like, always keep writing, always keep kind of putting stuff out there. So,
thank you for that. That's really fascinating. Thank you. I just thought it was interesting. Anyway, right, two gigs you've got coming up. You mentioned them all. We've got a gig in the Grass Market, which is of course local in Edinburgh, and we've got a gig in Musselburgh. Tell me more about both these gigs.
Well, it was the gig at the Grass Market, and there's two of them. There's one on the 20th of on the 20th of May,
right,
and I've not got specific times for those ones, but it's a slot between 12 and 4 in the afternoon. So just watch my Facebook page and that for updates on that, and then then I've got Vibrant Musselburgh Arts Festival, which is happening on the 27th of May, and I'm playing the gig to kind of bring that to a close. I think it's me and supporting Christine Sparks, who's a singer-songwriter who works around about East Lothian.
Okay.
And it should be a really cool night. There's also Paul Brown, he's a fantastic banjo player. He's also going to be playing at that gig. He's really, really brilliant to see. So yeah, come along. It'll be a class night.
Is there tickets available for these gigs, or are they?
Yeah, I can't remember where the tickets are available from. I'll check that, but they're I think it's £8 for adults and £6 for concessions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it should be a good night filled with some really good music. Yeah. It's in the Fisher Row Centre.
All right, yeah, I know the community centre. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I've worked in that community centre with a different hat on.
Alright.
Yeah, as a
nice
youth
one.
worker back in the day. Anyway, right, tell me a bit about song number 3 we're going to play.
Song number 3. Song number 3 is song number 3 is the title track of the most recent EP called Carving Names, and it's it was inspired by a drawing by an illustrator who I absolutely adore the work of, a guy Edward Gorey,
Okay.
who he did all these like really disturbing kind of drawings, a bit like something from the Victorian era, but for example there'd be like characters who were wearing like trainers and stuff, but it's I can't remember what book it's from, but it was a picture of the devil and a woman, and the line under it was then the demons all too soon returned one Sunday afternoon, and I thought,
Okay,
oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
And I kind of came up with the chorus of this song from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Just when you're ready.
Yeah.
Well, her heart was in her head, and her tongue scrapes her cheek. There's a bottle of whiskey lying by her, with her broken memory and without a place to be. She's feeling much more rough than before. We all have our demons, don't we, dear? But yours are at your door, carving their names with table forks into the wood of your front door. Now she woke up here with a heavy heart and a stranger at her side, wondering how the hell he made it here. There's an edge in him he can't dispel, you'll never quite feel free. He turns around and goes now to sleep. We all have our demons, don't we, dear? But yours are at your door, carving their names with table forks into the wood of your front door. Well, there was a time where your pals, they made you happy. Now they fill your empty eggshell heart. Think that you might end it all, just don't have it in you now. She rolls around and waits now for death. We all have our demons, don't we, dear? But yours are at your door, carving their names with table forks into the wood of your front door.
That was Carving Names, the title track from the new EP by Byron Salmon, right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. Thank you very much again. What a cracking story that one.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed that thing about stabbing the forks, and it was really interesting. I was trying to follow it, and it was brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to mention the EP.
Yes.
Tell me more about this. This self-played, self-written, self-recorded, self-released. Tell me more.
It was pretty much all of it was recorded in my in my living room and my bedroom, really. Apart from that song, which I was lucky enough to be given a bit of free studio time at Post Electric Studio in Edinburgh in Leith, where I got to do that one on a grand piano, which was very exciting. And they managed to get it sounded really, really cool. Got a bit of because I was playing the piano part, and the producer, a guy Chris Pohl, who's fantastic. He said, "Oh, so do you like the Beatles?" And yeah, of course. And then he was like, "Oh, okay, just give me a second." And he was like, "Okay, just record a wee bit of piano and a wee bit of voice." And he went, "And then come through and give this a listen." And he'd made this piano sound like something off a Beatles track. Right, it was lovely. And then put a bit of slapback delay on the voice, which was really cool, because he was like, "Oh yeah, that's what John Lennon used to do." I'm like, this is so cool. Wow. So I managed to get a bit of time in like a proper like professional studio, as well as kind of I feel like I was worried about recording that one in a studio, because it was a case of I didn't want it to kind of sound much more polished than the rest of the ones.
Yeah, I understand.
But he managed to kind of get it so it fitted in really nicely with the vibe and the style of that one.
Has the EP been released? Is it out? Is it available?
Yeah, it's available on on the usual platforms, iTunes, Spotify, and but also available on Bandcamp, where you can stream it for free.
Brilliant. Yeah.
It's cheaper on Bandcamp than it is iTunes, so I'll throw that out there.
Fair enough.
But so you can get it on any of those platforms if you're interested in giving it a listen. I appreciate it.
We've not got a copy here yet.
I know. I'll need to. It totally slipped my mind. I've been saying since we arranged this, I was like, okay, I need to bring a copy of the EP, and just ran out the door with a guitar, and then was like, oh no,
no CDs.
So I'll need to pop by again sometime.
If they're on Bandcamp and they're downloadable, I can get them off there.
Awesome.
I can download them. I'll get them uploaded to the system at some stage tonight, hopefully.
Nice one.
Right.
Awesome.
We've got time, still got plenty of time, lots of time. Time for 2 more tracks. Another one, the next one. This is going to be song number 4.
Yeah, in fact, I'll give a break from the EP tracks and do. This is not on the EP, but will be on a future release.
Just slip that one in there.
But this is a bit of a nice one called "Where the Summer Meets the Snow." Well, that's a bit out, actually. Need to quickly fix that. That'll bother me.
This is it's all about doing live music. That's what this show is all about.
Yeah, exactly.
Anybody else out there that wants to be in touch, that wants to come in for a live session, text me, phone me, email me, be in touch. 07835 90 20 30 on the text message, or email me studio@eastcoastfm.co.uk.
Yeah.
Is that us ready to go?
Yeah,
brilliant.
definitely.
Just go when you're ready.
Awesome. I know that it's hard to believe the sky was set for you and me. Your turntable sizzles, our eyes they glisten, our hands they somewhere meet. Tell me now that we both shine like a shark lost in the mine. A child we know just needs a
a friend to rest his head on. So take my hand and lead me to dance, 'cause I'm sure as hell not going on my own. Take my hand and take me back to where the summer meets the snow. Back to our home where no one knows. These sounds that you make in my ear will take me home to where we won't check the time, since we know in our minds it doesn't matter now. And tell me they all sound the same. You will be to blame, since the words that come out seem to all be about your presence in my brain. So take my hand and lead me to dance, 'cause I'm sure as hell not going on my own. Hold my hand and take me back to where the summer meets the snow. Back to our home where no one knows. Apologies if I'm forward. It's been so long since these old shackles broke out of love, in the hope that we might find a way. So take my hand and lead me straight. I guess you're not for me today. Hold my hand and hope someday we will fall down in the snow. Back to where the summer never knows.
Absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. That was For the Summer Meets the Snow by Baron Salmon, right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. Again, brilliant track.
Thank you.
I noticed that thumb over the top there playing that chord. That really interesting. I play guitar and bass myself, and
Yeah.
I'm always interested to see how people do things and what people are playing.
Yeah.
We didn't discuss this question off air, and I already know the answer, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Where does your music come from? Is that a family thing, or is it a...
Well, yes, my dad does do music. He's sitting to my right, in secret. But yeah, he does music, and he used to be in a band for a while. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I guess there's always been music in the house, and I don't know. It's just something that's, you know, everyone has that thing that they just kind of need to do, and yeah, it's kind of comes from almost an obsession.
Right.
But yeah, it kind of, I guess it stems from my dad's mum and dad are both big music fans, and always had good music in the house. And it's been a kind of consistent.
Sounded absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Before we do your last track, tell me again about your Facebook pages, your Twitter pages, and quickly tell me again about these up-and-coming gigs.
Okay, yeah, sure thing. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter and everything as Baron Salmon. And same with SoundCloud and Bandcamp. I've only got a couple of tracks up on SoundCloud, but Bandcamp you can stream both my EPs for free or buy them if you're feeling awfully nice. And then I've also got a couple of gigs coming up this month. I've got the Grassmarket Acoustic Stage on the 20th and the 27th, and then later on the 27th I'll be playing the Vibrant Musselburgh Arts Festival at Fisher Row Centre, so it'd be cool to see some folk down there.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for coming in. Tell me about this last track, this track number 5 we're going to get.
What time is it? Out of curiosity, what is it? Is it Watershed? Yes, it is.
It depends what you're after. Depends.
No, it's not too bad.
Okay.
It's just this is one that's kind of stirred up a bit of. It'll either get a chuckle or a kind of.
Right. Okay.
But it is a kind of an odd, unrequited love song.
Okay.
It's called Breakfast with Him. It's also on the EP. It's my most unfortunately catchy one.
Okay.
Yeah, here goes. As the wicked wind it whistles through the cracks in my old window, I can't help but wonder how cold you must be. In your paper windowed cardboard flat, the place that you'd still hang your hat and hooks that I just can't put up for you. 'Cause when I see you there's this phantom man, he combs your hair, he holds your hand, and when you break, wipes away your tears. And I fear, have you slept in his bed? Have you given him head? Have you dreamt with his warmth at your side? Tell me, have you ever had breakfast with him? You see the sun sets in his eyes. Fingers are all blistered and I'm out of tunes to whistle, and your memory is all I have to have. I can see that he'll be standing there and hold someone canning stares your light sweetly at his side. And I cry, have you slept in his bed? Have you given him head? Have you dreamt his warmth at your side? Tell me, have you ever had breakfast with him? You see the sunsets in his eyes, as if I had a pound for every time you crept into my weary mind. I'd buy us both an island to escape, but I'm drowning in the sea of fiction of this phantom. I want to take one long hard look and ask myself, would you have slept in my bed? Would you have given me head? Did you long for my warmth at your side? I can tell you never had breakfast with me. Did you ever see the sunsets in my eyes?
That was Breakfast with Him by Baron Salmon, right here on the sessions on East Coast FM. What a beautiful song, that bit about buying the island. And oh, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Anything you want to promote, I'm going to give these gigs a mention next week.
Awesome.
Yeah, we've still got time, but this is now the 12th, 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've still got time. Yeah, this is the 10th, 12th this weekend coming. And still got time to give your gigs a mention next week,
awesome.
which I will
Thank
do
you.
for you. Brilliant.
Thank you.
And anything else you want to promote, give me a shout. When the new EP's
Awesome.
out, give me a shout again, and I'll get you back into the studio.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'm going to continue the sessions tonight with a track from Silver Coast. This is Pictures. There we go. Cheers, we're clear.
Ah.
Brilliant. Thank